Cory, I have one more question for you. I would love to hear your insights on what you would tell those creators, those the DevOps engineers, those folks that are creating these solutions and how they create those solutions to both line up with security, right? Understanding that they may not have that in their wheelhouse, but also how to align what they're building through security for business operations and business goals to be met.
Yeah, I think it's just getting the business more involved in it early on, like letting them understand, right? I mean, I think it goes all the way back to whatever agile method you're doing during that planning, whether it's your sprint planning or whatever. Like, I think that we have to be more upfront with the business on some of this security, whether it's talking about the tools that we buy to make them aware that there's things there, there's costs there, and there's integration costs there, or whether it's talking through some of the stuff that we have to build, right? Not just like hand waving away, oh, and then we'll store some stuff on S3. Like, let's talk about that, right? Let's make them aware of some of the constraints around that we're encrypting these things at rest, that we're not making public buckets. Like, let them hear these terms and hear us thinking about it so that they understand there's a lot more to it than just like, we make it sound so simple. It's a bucket. You put some files in it, right? Like, oh, how hard could it be? And it's like, there's still, I mean, it's one of the most complex configurations on AWS. Like, there's a lot to it. And so I think that just being able to talk about it more in our planning and making it more aware to the business, I think it's the business more security minded. And I think that as engineers, we should also push back on our product managers and our business partners to make sure that on other teams that security is a part of this checklist of what we're building, and then make sure that it's not just always engineers pushing back and trying to inform the product managers on how we do this stuff, but product managers start to get into that security mindset and say, okay, what security constraints do we need here? What do we need to think about? What are we missing? Who do we need to bring in to make sure that we're doing this in a secure manner? And that needs to be a part of their goals, not just clicking that button and selling more t-shirts.